January 27th, the chief here, Baltimore, Maryland, under assault again. All they do is you see the massive projector. If that was a sun, it would be like right on top of you, right? The earth would explode by now. Look how big it is. I never even notices how wide the sun is or anything. Just ridiculous. So what this is here, if you look underneath, okay, the bottom part, these chemtrail part, the reason they're doing these chemtrails is just to block these aerials. And basically what these are, this whole area right here is set up because the sun's going to move in this direction, like that. It's going to go like this. It goes around in a circle, people, on an angle. I don't know how you guys can't see this. Earth is flat as shit. And these are just to block the assembly that's coming off of that sun as it goes up. It's going to go like that. See where they're putting it? And already know where the sun's going to be at, right in the middle. Right there. Tic-tac-toe, bitch. Right there. What'll happen is this whole triangle, looks like a upside-down pyramid, will block the assembly because assembly comes out like this, like a cone. Heard a lot of people tell me about the beehive. You guys have a beehive hanging down? A golden beehive. It's not a beehive, it's just the aerial. It looks like a beehive because the aerials have levels on them, and they all come down, and they're always covered this way, like that. And it's just nothing more than an aerial coming out of a long attached arm. And the arms are these things right here. See them coming out of the top of the ship right there? That's why they disappear, and you're like, where the hell's it going? And the blue part is your ship. Look how big it is. The ship is above us right now. That's how cloaked it is. You can see nothing but bended light behind it. Where's the sun? I don't know. It's not there. That's a fake-ass sun projector. I've showed it to you a million times. And the only reason they're doing this little pyramid shape is because the sun will rise right over this tree on an angle. It's like that. Okay? And it'll be sitting in that position right there. And all the sun assembly stuff will be hanging down. The sun will be here. The sun will be right there. The assembly stuff will be hanging down right here. This is why this is here. It's already there. You see it? It's ahead of time there because it wants to block that area, but the whole area will become white eventually because of these things. You see how long that is? Look how long that chemtrail is. Not to mention they're already setting up on this side too, so the ship is going to be exposed. And stuff is hanging down out of the ship. That's why they're putting these white lines up. There's... right there. I can't tell if it's a real plane or not. Does it matter? It doesn't matter if it's a real plane or not. It's shooting poisons out, guys. But that's the main problem. Forget about all the distractive details that everybody argues over. Stop arguing over it because that's what they want you to do. They want you to argue over it. That way you'll just distract you until it's too late to do anything about it. So the more we argue, they're happy as shit. These people on these YouTube trolls, that's what they want. That's why they create details and questions and put links on your videos that have nothing to do with it. They're trying to distract you and cause a conversation inside your own video. If you don't know that by now, you should understand that they use mind control and reverse psychology. People do this all the time in business, guys. The psychological mind is important in the businesses. They study it. They've put millions of dollars on people's thought process. And there's a reason for that. Because it just doesn't stop there. It goes all the way. The governments, the militaries, the vaccinations, everything that they do to you. So you see how the sun's going to come there. Look how wide the sun is, guys. It's not even normal. It's not even a sun. It's a projector. It just comes down like that with a pole. Right like that. And in the middle, there's a huge projector right here with a lens. And this thing goes around in a circle. And up here is the carousel. And out of these carousels hang these aerials. See them? These are aerials. They're not chemtrails. They're blocking them. They're exposed. Okay, that's why they're out there like that. That's why the chemtrails are around them. Because these are aerials. They just cut me off, guys. Talking about the carousels. They know I'm talking about them. They're sitting right there looking at us. You don't think they can see you? Imagine being above someone and with the highest technology that you can possibly have, they can pinpoint our asses, the hairs on your head. Don't be stupid. They're sitting about a mile ahead of above you. Not even that. It's probably like, from what we understand, somebody pinged the stop sign at 1,000 feet and then pinged the sun at the same 1,000 feet, and you can see it closer. So the projector must not be that far up there. This ship has to be right over top of us to be able to block the entire horizon like that. And there it is. That right there is actually not chemtrails. That's the actual carousel assembly and the arms that hang off this thing. That's why they put the chemtrails there. So in other words, they put the chemtrail in front of the carousel cables that hang down like that out of the top of this damn ship. Okay, and there's the borderline at the top of the ship right there. See it? It's connected to it right there. That's where it's connected. That thing right there is part of the ship, and they're trying to hide the top part of it. It's dropping the carousel there. So, Chris Archer, I get tired of this fucking videos cutting on me. So anyway, that's what's going on, guys. That's why these things are sitting here. That's why they're chemtrailing these lines, because what they're really doing is tracing the cables that are coming out of the assembly. All right, Chris Archer, the chief. God bless everybody here. Coming at you from Baltimore, Maryland, just off the East Coast in the United States, 40 miles north of Washington, D.C., your capital of crime. And I want to tell some people about these earthquakes that are going on up in Alaska. I'm not buying into them. I think they're drills, and I think these earthquakes that they're creating afterwards, I don't even think that 8.2 is even real. It's pointing to this year, which is 8.2, which is 8/11. All right? I keep talking about August 11, 2018. The 88 and the 7.9 is a 16, so you add that, what do you get? You get a 7, exactly. There you have it. Our 7, our missing 7, the Antichrist, coming August. Are we going to have a massive earthquake somewhere, or some kind of deluge somewhere in this country on August 11th, 2018? Look at the dates from August 10th through August 19th. They're all the same backwards as they are forward again, just like they were in the last 2 years, in June and in July. Now this year it's in the 18th, it's in August. Next year it'll be in September. So we have ritualistic numerology here during that week. Be prepared everywhere. It's not just the West Coast. I can tell you right now, that might be a cover. They might hit us on the East Coast with something. And this might just be a dry run. The people I have people in Kodiak chiming in on the, I see them even on the CBS videos regarding the 7.9 that they downgraded it to. They had people in the middle of the night getting up. They had police in the middle of the night in the streets yelling at people, get up and get out of here. And none of the people even felt anything. Half of them said, I don't even feel shit. And then they said there was a tsunami coming. They made them all get up and go to a hotel and spend money. And then they downgraded the tsunami to maybe, and then they said it's not coming. Not real, baby. 8.2, 170 miles off the coast of Kodiak, Alaska. 170 miles, people. 8.2. You see what happened to Japan with one even an 8.2, or was it? I guess it was an 8 point something. But you see what happened to Japan, right? There's no way that there was no tsunami. That was fake. Okay, and the aftershocks that happened down in that ridge on the west coast in LA were created. These 4-pointers. They're shallow, guys. Shallow quakes are created. All of them are. And the ones that are deeper are created in another ridge with these laser weapons, guys. All right, for Chris Archer, just wanted to touch on that. Don't you freak out up on the West Coast, because that was a drill. It was not even a real 8.2. But it was symbolism for August 11th, so get ready for that. I'm sure they're going to pull something off in this country this year. August 11th, it seems like a good date because they are pointing to it a lot. So get ready, guys. God bless. Take care of your animals, your wildlife, your elderly, your children. Look out for your neighbors. You know,